Okay, so I'm stupid. I was looking at the footage of this video and I didn't put it at the highest definition it could. This is a new phone I'm using. So, this video is going to be a bit grainier than I would like, but next week's video will be a lot better. Hello everybody, my name is Lurk the Relic, and today I will be reviewing the Bandai Super Minipla, otherwise known as Shokugan Modeling Project, Dragon Caesar, otherwise known as the DragonZord from Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. Since I already went into detail about what Power Rangers is last week, I'm just going to say that the DragonZord was piloted by the Green Ranger Tommy Oliver, played by Jason David Frank, who unfortunately last year died. And I just want to say he was an amazing actor. Nobody cared about Power Rangers more than he did. He was such a dedicated guy. He was always willing to come back and be Tommy Oliver again until the new movie, and that was because they really screwed him over in it. I am not going to get into detail here, but if I can find it again, I'll leave a link to a video I watched about how they fucked him over, and I do recommend you watch it. It's really sad. Let's try to keep the mood light, though, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about this guy. Took me around 45 minutes to put him together, so it's pretty fast build, I'd say, for someone this awesome. Once again, I didn't sand any of the nubs down, so there are a few bits that are annoying, but overall, you can see it looks very nice. Once again, stickers were included. I didn't put any on, but if you look closely, there's like green flames, there's the golden dinosaur thingies, translucent red parts, the Z crotch. There's even some detail on the face. It's not going to focus right now, but yeah. Overall, I really like it, and you can see even the eyes are painted. There's some molded in teeth. So, overall, really good figure, but just this mode. As for posability, there is nothing at the head, but the face does come untabbed pretty easily, which is unfortunate. Even he's sad. But it's very easy. Oh, welp. I'll fix that in a minute. There's a tight hinge that'll go that far for the arms, and the hand can move as well. There's a ball joint at the leg, which allows it to go forward that far, back that far, and out that far. Then there's a knee bend, which lets it go that far. Ball joint at the ankle, so pretty nice pivot. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ball joints that can create some pretty smooth curves. You can't get like SH Monster Arts level, but you don't have to with a figure like this. And if you don't like being able to see the ball jointed segments, you can smush it. Now this straightens it out more, but you can see there's no gaps in it. So overall, for what it is, pretty good posability. Now the DragonZord does come with 2 accessories. First off is the staff that'll make the base of the staff that'll be the weapon for the first combined mode we'll take a look at, and it has a bit of detail up top. Otherwise, just a smooth staff with 4 legs and a hollow backside. Just like me, honestly. And then he also comes with the face for that. Unfortunately, it can't fold up like it did. It can't fold out like it did on the show, and I think on the original toy. But overall, it looks nice. I'm sorry, my camera's not focusing. Moving on to size comparisons. Here he is with the other Super Minipla Zords. Voyager, well, technically Leader Class, Studio Series 86 Coronation Starscream, even though the actual figure is just a Voyager class. Here he is with Masterpiece MP53 question mark skids, and magic square light of peace, because the other guy's still out of town, thankfully. I am so scared for what he's gonna say when he gets back. Let's go ahead and get him into his first combine mode. So first, make sure the other Zord is in Megazord mode, and then you'll just split him down the middle. Have this piece, put it off to the side. Pretty much just disassemble him. Take the tail off. Take the arms and face off. Arms can be pretty tight, and that will be what you're left with. Alright, once you have all the pieces, this face, if you want, you can just put the T-Rex Zord back into T-Rex mode and put this in its chest. But let's just start with the arms. You'll take the wrist, fold it all the way down and up, and you'll do that with both sides. After you've done that, you'll see there's a little like hook and a slot there. And they'll slot together. Next, you'll take this fin and fold it up like that. You can get it more like flush. And then you'll take the leg, bend the knee a little bit so you can get your finger under here and fold that panel up. Then bend the knee and fold like that, and you'll do that with both legs. After you've done that, you can go ahead and take the new head, put it there, and there are two tabs on this. There's a tab on each side. It'll go into a hole there. So you'll just close it all up, tab. The crotch doesn't like to tab together, but it is supposed to. After that, you'll take the arm pieces, and there's holes there, and these tabs will go in to further lock it all in place, and that's pretty much the entire torso. Next, take the Megazord. You don't need the pterodactyl or the T-Rex. You'll just need to unplug that, and there you go. These are the parts you'll need. So you go ahead, put the legs in these holes, like so, and then you'll take, it's hard to see on camera, but there's little tabs right here that you want to flip out so it looks like that. Next, take the Mastodon, and these two tabs will go under where my thumb is, like that. It'll tab on and bring the arms forward, and they'll tab like that, and you've got the main Megazord part done. After that, you'll open up this back panel, and there's a little there. It should just fall right out. You can close it up, and you'll see this piece, square peg, square hole, like that. Take this, plug it into the base like that, and then you'll, technically, the instructions say to leave these two pieces out, but I like to use all 6, and it just plugs on top. Once you have him holding his staff, it's beautiful. I love this thing so much. This was always my favorite form the Megazord took. It just, you can't even tell it was the DragonZord except for the feet and the mouth part at the top. But otherwise, it just looks like a new torso. That's what I've always loved about the DragonZord and Power Rangers in general, at least the first season. You couldn't tell that there were individual Zords, pretty much, unless you count being able to see these feet and the shield, but otherwise, it's just so fucking good. For posability, there is nothing at the head, same amount of arm posability, nothing at the waist. Thighs still have that same ball joint, kick forward that far, kick back that far. kick out that far, same knee swivel, same bend, same ball joint, and same like little like forward rocking thingy. So it's basically exact same posability. For size comparisons, here he is with the T-Rex and Pterodactyl Zords, and as you can see, the Pterodactyl Zord actually stands better without its legs. The Voyager class Starscream, Masterpiece Skids, a shit box with legs, and a lovely box with legs. Is this really what I fucking become? Moving on to the final combination, I have returned everything back to DragonZord parts basically, except leave the fin up, leave the hands collapsed, and leave the legs collapsed. Otherwise, everything's back in DragonZord mode, and this face, you will not need it, and you won't need the staff, so those can fuck off, I guess. So, to start, go ahead and take the hip part, and you'll just fold it down like that, and you can go ahead and put the DragonZord face back on like that, and then the hands also just, oh fuck, forgot to fold these tabs up, but the hands will also just go back where they were in DragonZord mode. Next, there is this panel that you'll pull all the way out, and you'll see there's a little tab, and that'll come into use later. Then, technically, once again, you're only supposed to have the top 4, but I just put all of them on, and it'll peg into where the saber-toothed tiger was before. This piece, you don't want to pull it off. What's supposed to happen, I can't get it to do it now, but you're supposed to be able to push it forward like that, and then this will still be on, and it locks in. Then you just plop it on like that to create, and that's pretty much it for the DragonZord. For the Megazord, just fold the fins up, untab the T-Rex tail, and fold the shoulder pads down. Make sure the arms are as straight as you can get them so they go all the way down. And now he looks kind of naked, honestly. Now, go ahead and take the DragonZord, just like plop it on, and then this tab I mentioned will go into a hole. Don't know if you can see it. It should be showing up on camera. Right where my nail is, that'll plug in. It helps if you take off the Mastodon legs first, and then you can put them back on in a second. Then the tab that used to go into that hole will just rest in there, and that's really all you do. Now, the look this creates, honestly, I fucking hate it. It's just a hat, really. I feel like it works better when you add Titanus into the mix and he has the giant claws and he's sitting in the thing. But this, it's just tacky to me. It's not terrible. I get what it's going for, but it just looks like a butt fuck, to be honest. And to top it off, you can't really do anything with the arms, so no point in even posing the legs. And yeah, I don't like this mode. It's got its charm, but to me it's useless. For sizing comparisons, I can't compare it to the Megazord because it's in use right now, but here is Starscream in his full coronation mode. Here's Masterpiece Skids in his robot mode, and a sassy girl. Overall, I do like this figure. It has a few flaws, mainly that the head comes out a bit too easily and some pieces come apart, but that's how model kits are. I would glue them, but I've heard it's bad to glue model kits, so leave a comment if that's true. Also, while I'm talking about it, please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. But ultimately, 2 out of the 3 modes are amazing, and the DragonZord, the Green Ranger, was always my favorite. I love the first way it combines with the Megazord. And the second way, it's okay if you have Titanus. I'm still on the fence. I don't think I'm going to get Titanus because I don't really want to spend $200 on a Minipla. Plus, it really doesn't... I find the mechanical feature a bit unnecessary. But otherwise, if you have the Megazord, go ahead and get this figure. It was also around $100 shipped, but it is so worth it. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I had even more fun playing with it. I still find myself playing with it constantly. So, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Not gonna do the once and always review because of the whole shit with Jason David Frank and Hasbro, so instead